What's up, everyone? It's your boy Joey Jams, drummer for Latin Grammy Award winners Grupo Signo. I've also toured with Vanilla Ice. I've toured with Cumbia Kings, Cumbia All Stars. I've shared the stage with Grammy Award winners Selena, Chris Perez. The list goes on. And being able to do that, I've traveled on world tours and been a lot of different places. And one thing that I love to do other than drum also is get tattooed. And being able to, being on the road and whatnot, I've been able to visit different tattoo shops all over the globe and whatnot. But one thing that was missing with me was the fact that I had been wanting to have a place to go to exclusively, like a place that when I come home I can go. And a buddy of mine was talking about a place called Body Expressions Tattoo Studio in my hometown of Seguin, Texas. So I was like, you know what? One day I decided to go check it out. I'd never been. And I went in there, and one of my old buddies, Thomas Diaz, was in there. And I was like, hey, what's up, dude? And I had no idea that he was part owner of the shop. And so we were there talking and everything, catching up. And Thomas is like, hey, dude, so what, where do you get your ink at? You got a bunch of ink. Where do you get it at? And I was telling him, I go to different places and whatnot. And he's like, hey, you should let one of our guys do some work on you. And I was like, all right, and I was telling him, man, I was looking for a place, to kind of go to, here in town or when I'm at home. So he introduced me to one of his artists in the New Braunfels location, because there's two Body Expression locations. There's one in Seguin, Texas, and there's one in New Braunfels, Texas. Well, he introduced me to the artist Jeremiah Camacho, and I met the guy. We talked, and he did some work on me. Amazing artist, man, amazing artist. And then I got to meet the other artist. He introduced me to Alex, the other artist that's there in New Braunfels, and he is an amazing tattoo artist. And then I met Juan. Juan did some work on me also. He's an amazing guy. There's Stefan, and there's Maggie. I mean, you're talking about this shop, or this crew, should I say. He's got, him and his other partner, Nick Spence, we call him Shorty. They got some class A tattoo artists, man, that are they could do some sick work. And so I went, and that's where I've been going, man. And so that's kind of like my my home away from home when I'm here when I get to come home, should I say. That's the place. It's my other home that I get to go to, and you guys need to check it out, man. Those stores are legit. Those shops are legit. They have they do the tattoos and they do piercings. One of their piercers is Anisha there in New Braunfels, or she comes to Seguin and back and forth and whatnot. And Shorty also does, piercings also, man. And they do the whole dermals. They got a huge selection of body jewelry, and all their stuff is legit and sterile. They go by the book, and they pretty much draw up whatever you're looking for and whatnot. And most importantly, they have a personal connection with their client, the artist and the client, and they make you feel so at home and whatnot. And I just want to say thank you personally to the guys and girls at the Body Expression tattoo shops, both in Seguin and New Braunfels, for always showing love and doing an amazing job. You guys need to check them out on Facebook, Body Expressions Tattoo Studio. And if you're in the area, the Seguin, San Antonio area, San Marcos area, take a trip, man. Trust me, take a trip to Seguin or to New Braunfels and get tattooed by one of these artists or pierced. You won't regret it. But you have to do one thing. You got to tell them Joey Jimenez sent you.